The atmosphere at Anfield is more vibrant than ever, and much of that is down to the tireless work of Arne Slot, the tactical architect behind the revolution Liverpool have been experiencing under his leadership. In 2025, the Dutch manager has not only transformed the Reds' style of play, but also instilled a new mentality within the squad, taking the club to an even higher level of competitiveness. With a shrewd mix of strategy, passion, and humanity, Slot has won the hearts of the supporters and cemented his place as one of the most promising coaches of the present day. Yet it has not all been smooth sailing for Slot, who recently opened up about the emotional challenges faced during last summer's dramatic transfer window. His heartfelt admission shed light on the deeply human side of modern football management, especially when he was questioned about speculation linking Jota and Osimhen, the Nigerian striker long on the radar of many European giants. Slot explained, with palpable emotion in his voice, how the unexpected tragedy of Diogo Jota's death drastically altered Liverpool's transfer plans. The loss of Jota, a player cherished both on and off the pitch, was a devastating blow for the club and its fans. His passing in a car accident at the start of July left a void that was hard to fill, forcing Liverpool's hierarchy to rethink their recruitment strategies. The original plan had been to replace Darwin Núñez with just one new striker, but Jota's absence compelled the club to seek two top-class attacking options. That is how Hugo Ekitike and Alexander Isak came into the picture, with the Swede being signed for a record £125 million on the final day of the transfer window. This historic move reflected Liverpool's urgency and determination to rebuild their squad without compromising on quality. Furthermore, the overall investment of around £440 million in new players underlined the club's commitment to ensuring the team remained competitive on all fronts. Curiously, despite all the noise surrounding Victor Osimhen, Slot revealed that the Nigerian forward was never truly in Liverpool's plans. He admitted that Jota's tragedy forced the club to act quickly in securing viable alternatives. "We had always thought about bringing in a number 9, but the enormous tragedy with Diogo meant we had to look for two," Slot told the press. "We were focused on Ekitike and Isak from the very beginning, and they were always our priorities." His statement brought clarity to the speculation, showing that Liverpool were determined to follow a specific path, even in the face of adversity. Still, fate has set up a poignant meeting between Slot and Osimhen. The two will come face-to-face in a must-watch Champions League clash, where the Galatasaray striker will have the chance to show the Dutch manager the talent that made him so coveted on the market. It will be a fixture loaded with symbolism, as Osimhen could prove he might have been a valuable piece in Slot's puzzle. Meanwhile, inside Liverpool's dressing room, the competition between Ekitike and Isak promises to be one of the highlights of this season. Both players possess unique and complementary styles, opening up intriguing tactical possibilities for Slot to explore. Ekitike, young and full of energy, spoke openly about the importance of this healthy rivalry, emphasizing how Isak's presence can help him develop further. At a club as big as Liverpool, it is natural to have more than one striker. "For me, this is an opportunity to learn and grow," said the Frenchman. He also highlighted his tactical flexibility, affirming that he can adapt to different systems, whether playing alone or alongside another forward. This mature and collaborative attitude shows that Ekitike is ready to embrace the challenges ahead. Moreover, he stressed that regardless of who starts, the ultimate goal is always the same: to lead Liverpool to victory. However, Ekitike's journey has not been without stumbles. Recently, he received an unnecessary red card in a Carabao Cup clash against Southampton, sparking controversy and even conspiracy theories among supporters. Some suggested the incident might have been intentional, perhaps to force a strategic break from the starting lineup. Regardless of the speculation, the striker took responsibility for the mistake and apologized publicly. "It was a silly decision, and I punished myself with it. Now I just want to move forward and focus on football." Having served his suspension, Ekitike will be available for the match against Galatasaray, and Slot now must decide whether to give the Frenchman another chance or keep faith with Isak in form. This decision will undoubtedly be closely watched by supporters,
eager to see how the Dutch manager balances the personalities and qualities of his forwards.
Beyond the issues with the strikers, other important decisions loom for Liverpool. Rumours have surfaced suggesting Slot may have been hasty in letting Tyler Morton go last summer. The young English midfielder, currently on loan at Lorient, has impressed in France, with the local media making bold comparisons to a Manchester United star in his prime. These reports have raised questions about whether Liverpool underestimated Morton's potential, especially given the club's plans to invest heavily in defence in the upcoming transfer windows. Sources close to Team Talk revealed that Slot and sporting director Richard Hughes have already identified two priority targets to strengthen the backline in 2026. Among them is a young, versatile centre-half, renowned for his leadership qualities and refined technique, who could be the key piece in shoring up the Reds' rearguard. And it doesn't stop there. Liverpool are also closely monitoring a young prodigy from Genk, described by European observers as a Greek god. The player, admired for his creativity and exceptional technical skill, has attracted interest from 5 Premier League clubs, including the Reds. His arrival could inject even more youth and flair into the squad, cementing Liverpool's place as a dominant force on the European stage. Meanwhile, supporters continue to dream of the bright future Slot is building, knowing that every decision taken today will be crucial for the chapters still to come. Liverpool's trajectory under Slot's leadership is a fascinating example of how football blends strategy, emotion, and resilience. Every choice, every signing, and every challenge faced are pieces of a puzzle shaping a new glorious era for the Reds. With the passion of their fans and the vision of their manager, the club appears destined to win new trophies and write unforgettable chapters in football history. The question is how these recent decisions will impact the future, but one thing is certain: Liverpool are more alive than ever, ready to take on any opponent and reach new heights of success. At the same time, Slot has demonstrated a unique ability to handle both external and internal pressures, keeping the group united and motivated. His words following his confession about Diogo Jota echoed as a reminder that behind all the grandeur of modern football, there is still room for humanity. He stressed that football goes beyond numbers and statistics. It is about people, emotions, and connections. This sensitive and empathetic approach has been fundamental in keeping Liverpool's spirit intact, even during moments of pain and difficulty. The fans, in turn, have responded with fervent support, filling Anfield with passionate chants and flags waving in the wind as a tribute to Jota's memory and the team's resilience. As the season progresses, the expectation is that Liverpool will continue to surprise. With a blend of experience and youth, the squad built by Slot appears prepared to face multiple challenges, from the Premier League to the Champions League. With each match, it becomes increasingly clear that the project led by the Dutch manager is ambitious and well-structured, with a careful eye on the future. Meanwhile, the supporters continue to dream big, imagining what the next chapter of this thrilling journey will look like. With Slot at the helm, Liverpool are not just seeking victories, but also inspiring a new generation of players and fans, proving that football is much more than just a game. It is a celebration of life, passion, and resilience.